Seattle, Washington, home to renowned franchises present and past, from the Seahawks to the Supersonics, but there is a cornerstone program in this city. It is the Huskies of UW. They've always had a place here, a place of excellence that these fans hope will continue today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies offense will get the first possession of the game. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
For an offense, to make the wide receiver reverse work, you've got to have a lot of guys doing a good sell job. Running backs have to behave as if they're actually going to keep the football, and everybody else on offense has to be yelling out, run, to try to make the defense over-pursue, but no Oscars being handed out on that.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. From the gun, the ground game. Turns it on in midfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They'll throw it on first down. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Getting some heat. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that pass is intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Rain games are so annoying for an offense when you want to throw the football and it's coming down and you can't grip it. But I just remember back in Little League football, rain practices were the best, weren't they? You just run and dive as hard as you can into the puddles, see how far you can slide. And the great thing was, Mama had to clean your uniform and not you.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, they'll try the middle. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna run it. It's Love. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Boston. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. On the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Williams. Tackle is made after the 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming after it. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Finds the tight end.
4th and short. I already called my 3rd down play, knowing I was going for it on 4th down. So you better believe I got the play locked and loaded. We're going for it on 4th down.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want it.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. At the 35, he's got room. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Might as well give it to him again. Plows through the defense. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got to protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. Only a dozen Domers have cracked the 2,000-yard mark in receiving in a career. This guy might be the one to get to number 13.
I would say he's pretty good there. If he's putting up those type of numbers and being mentioned with those type of cats, listen, you try to find your go-to guy. You want to have an elite receiver on the outside that you can feature and you can move him around. This guy's got the makings of that kind of stuff.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Trying play action. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. He'll bring it back. It's Armstrong. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Snags it quickly on the left. At the 35, he's open. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback, Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number one.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Combs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Combs. They make the stop, but the sweet blowing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Power football with the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husky. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Appalachian State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive lanes.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, how did he make that move? Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. They'll give it to the back. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Locke. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
The Irish send out the punt unit. Looking for a block. It's Armstrong. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Washington right back to the line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Looking to pass on second down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. With the catch, it's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on first down. Buying some time. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He's going to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Boston. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Go straight ahead. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Wide out in motion. Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. To the air on first down. Throwing right. He makes the catch. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Makes the grab. It's Moss. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Going up top on first down. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here come the Irish back on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He breaks a tackle. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Looking for room. It's Love. Still running at the 40. Got a lot of running room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Release to the back. Makes the grab outside. It's Washington. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete downfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Washington! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Georgia Southern. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Love. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll go with a direct snap. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll run it on the counter. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give to the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, give on the inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got his man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Lost yardage leaves him looking at 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. It's complete. Hard running there. The Huskies see them move the chains again. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He caught it! And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Washington. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going up top. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Washington. A great catch and run for 6. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that, that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
You know, the numbers for Notre Dame receivers aren't always prolific, but you think of Tim Brown, Rocket Ismail, Jeff Samardzija. They've had a lot of tremendous receivers. This guy fits right in that category.
Yeah, and when you think about those guys in Notre Dame history, those are all guys that you throw it near him, they're going to catch him. And he seems to come up with the ball when it comes near him. I'm going to feature him. He's going to be the guy that I'm going to go after because I know if it's him on somebody else, if it's a 50-50 ball, it ain't 50-50 anymore. He's going to come down with it, and I trust him.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Combs. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He finds his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And that is another first down.
He's going to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Combs. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
On 3rd down, going up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Moss. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air, using the quick game. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quarterback checking the play. He'll pull it on the read. At the 40, there he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to move it through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Shakes off the tackler. Touchdown, Irish! He would not be denied.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean.
Moving away from pressure.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Huskies are in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Boston. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Trying to find his man on first down. Got a man. It's Washington. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They're trying to get to it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Feeling some heat. Trying to get to it. He'll try to do it himself. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.